I want to shift gears to taxes.
Okay.
And I'm curious about, I guess I have a four-part question.
Okay.
Payroll withholding.
Oh, God, I may have to take notes here, Lee. Okay.
Payroll withholding taxes.
All right.
So FICA and Medicare. Are those taxes or are those a contribution to social insurance?
Oh, golly.
If it's social insurance, how quickly do you believe those rates should be restored to fund the retirement of the baby boomers? And if it's social insurance, what do you believe the proper proportion of the population should be contributing by paying something in income tax? And my last question is, for any earner, what do you believe the maximum income tax rate should be?
Oh, okay. So, and we're going to do all this in 200 words or less, right? Okay.
6 words.
Yeah.
We're gonna bring lunch in now.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Let me see if I think I can do this. Let me see if I can do a couple of pieces that I can anchor in, because I think they're relevant. I think the first part of the question, if I understand it correctly, big question that we've all got is, what are we going to do about Social Security going forward? And as we all know from just having read the headlines, if we leave Social Security on its current projections, what is it, in 2044, I think that's the right number, Social Security won't be able to pay benefits at 100% level. It would drop down to about 75%, where it would be able to pay benefits. If the cap, I think that's right, if the cap were raised on the amount of income that is taxed from its current $108,000 and was, for example, a flat tax that just goes all the way across, but for all income earned, then basically Social Security will pay for itself in perpetuity. It's there. It's fixed its own problem. So I think part of what you identify quite correctly is that when we try to figure out what we want to do with Social Security going forward, some people want to talk about we need to trim the benefits, we need to raise the retirement age. It's a reminder that, it's all just one mix for what we want to pay for here. If it's a flat tax instead of a tax that in effect is regressive, a tax that's only on your first dollars and not evenly across all of your dollars, you have a very different outcome. I'm not sure I'm going to hit them all, I'm going to try. But I want to go to your question at the end. You said, what do I think is the right marginal tax rate?
Maximum.
A maximum. That's right, the right maximum tax rate. And the answer is, I don't know the exact number, but I do know this. At a time when the country is in real economic trouble, the notion of asking for a somewhat more progressive tax system, that is, for those who earn more than $1 million, to pay 1 or 2 points more, it seems to me to be a matter of basic fairness. And it would go a long way toward putting people back to work, putting people back to work in the construction industry, on infrastructure, buying things that we need for our future. And so I support that. The answer is the number where it is right now. I think at this time, given our needs, should be a little higher for those making $1 million or more.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.